Namaste to one and all. In my previous video, we talked about the 21st century skill learners. In this video, I am going to share the information about how to support our 21st century learner to become a successful collaborator, communicator and creator through the support required by guardian, teachers and parents. So let's know what is scaffolding. Scaffolding is a temporary support given to the beginners or starters to build their foundation. This support is removed once the learner becomes confident in doing the task on its own. A very common example of it when we give a bicycle to our children when they are very young. We give it with a support and gradually we remove the supporters, but the child still has the confidence that he will not fall down. There is someone to take care of. Scaffolding is a process in which parent and guardian act as a facilitator, demonstrate how to solve the problem and step back after offering the support as needed. So from where the child has to move, which is the area where the child is stuck and is not wanting to take the another step because of fear. This is the zone of proximal development. Now, what is the zone of proximal development? The zone of proximal development, which is also termed as ZPD, is the difference between what a learner can do without help and what he or she can do with the help. This also helps the child in preparing to move from his or her zone of proximal development and enhance its cognitive and metacognitive skill to gain expertise in that particular area. You can help your child through 8 scaffolding strategies. Now let us know what are these 8 scaffolding strategies. When a child is needing a support, we have to provide the support by using the first language, the language where the child is comfortable and the child understand and translate it easily. Read the text aloud for the child. Give some positive gesture. Be a role model for the child. Try to do the work in small group or the peer work where the child is comfortable. Give the small structured sentences. Connect what is his or her previous knowledge, what he has done in past. Use visual graphic organizers. Connect through some virtual, visual or real things. So these strategies will help the child to come up with from his hesitation and start doing the work more confidently. Since every child is unique and learn from its own learning style and pace. Here as a parent, as a guardian, हमारा ये फर्ज है, we have to be with the child first to know what is his or her prior knowledge. It is not the role of only the parent or the guardian, it is the role of the teacher also to know what is his or her prior knowledge. Then accordingly, since every child is unique, so the goal set for each and every child will be unique. When the goal is set, the learning outcome is set, then we have to plan the instructional support, how the strategies or which strategy will work for that particular child. Then implement whatever has been planned, whether at home or in school, and do a small assessment of learning, what the child has learned. Give the child a small milestone to cover. Then fade the support. If the child has achieved the target, anticipate the support and gradually let the child work independently. Continue building the confidence, but you have to be as a mentor for the child. You have to keep on monitoring and providing the feedback and support wherever the child is needing. It is easily been explained how the scaffolding works. With the example, if a child is of 5 to 6 years of age, the child is able to differentiate between flowers and fruits, but he or she might not know the name of flowers and fruits, or the characteristics of flowers and fruit. As a teacher, as a parent, as a guardian, we have to teach them to differentiate between different plants or different things and also name them. This teaching is called the scaffolding, and once the child has learned that, he or she will be expertise, and now he will be able to differentiate. So here we can explain that wherever the support is required, if the child is not able to reach to that target, here the learning activities or whatever activities we are doing, it has to be planned in such a way that child can climb the steps easily and reach to the learning outcome. And where once the child has reached there, the child we have to monitor and give the feedback to the child with full support and help the child to gain the confidence. So try to identify the zone of proximal development of your child, do the scaffolding and take your child to his expertise area to move ahead, and hope this will help you all. What the child of tomorrow can learn today with assistance, he or she will be able to do him or herself tomorrow with full confidence. So friends, if you agree with the thought which I shared, do like and subscribe, and I will be back soon with some more information. See you then. Goodbye, namaste and thank you.